I'm Meg McNamara. Thanks so much for checking out this CBSBaltimore.com update on what has been an absolutely gorgeous day. So temperatures were cooling out of the mid to upper 80s down into the low 80s for most of us here. The radar and satellite. So there's that high pressure that made for such a beautiful second half of the weekend. Where do we go from here? So we'll start off tonight at midnight. I assure you there's nothing to show you during the evening hours. Pretty clear through the overnight. Right around 1 o'clock. So keep in mind, for those of us here in central Maryland, around 1:15 is we're going to be able to see the solar eclipse. It'll continue over the next couple of hours. Of course, the forecast for that is crucial. It does look like we could have some clouds, some storms moving in at this point that could perhaps limit our view of that eclipse. Of course, that's something we're keeping a close eye on here in the Weather Center, but just something to be aware of, to keep in mind. Some storms continuing through the evening hours and quieting down once that sun goes down. Here we are Tuesday, and we have this front move through late Tuesday into early Wednesday, and that means some showers ahead of the front, some storms it looks like. Okay, 3 different areas we're keeping an eye on here in the tropics. So this would be the remnants of Harvey. At this point, the hurricane hunters, they did go in and investigate, and it is just lacking a well-defined center at this point. This area here of low pressure, so keep in mind this is a couple hundred miles north of the Dominican Republic, has a 30% chance of formation over the next 5 days. Further off to the east, this area of low pressure, a 10% chance of formation over the next 5 days. And with the remnants of Harvey, there is still a 70% chance that it is going to re-strengthen and become a tropical storm. If you're taking the boat out tomorrow, south winds right around 5 to 10 knots. And then tonight, we're going to cool on down into the upper 60s. By tomorrow, we're headed for 88 degrees. Our 5-day forecast here. So there it is. By Tuesday, back up into the low 90s, 83 there by Wednesday. Those would be the storms ahead of a cold front. And check that out. It knocks us actually down into the upper 70s. I'm Meg McNamara with an update coming up on WJZ.